What is going on, everybody? My name is Super Vampires, and welcome back to another Minecraft Fact of the Day. This is episode 2, and I know I promised that I was going to do it on Doc, but there was not a lot, and I don't know, it just seemed weird doing it on somebody's, life. It just didn't seem right, so, and it wasn't really about Minecraft, it was about, normal people. It's just facts. It's no longer Minecraft Fact of the Day, it's just regular facts of the day. And I want to focus this more on Minecraft. So, yeah, today I'll be talking about unimplemented features in Minecraft. This is not oh my god. This is not like last episode where it's like mobs. This has some mobs in it, but they might come back. The main thing about this is it might come back and the status is unknown. Or you know what, they just said no, it's not coming back. So these are the unimplemented features in Minecraft. So the first unimplemented feature is lanterns. They were supposed to be a permanent light source because torches were supposed to become temporary. So basically, you'd have a torch and it would run out, and instead you would have a lantern, which would last forever, like torches do now. However, this was ultimately denied by Notch in Minecraft 2011, or Minecon 2011, so I don't think we're going to have any lanterns anytime soon. Next, we have crying obsidian. Now, these were supposed to be basically like beds, and they weren't implemented because beds were implemented, so yeah. And now we have fish. So, not like fish in your inventory. They were supposed to be fish that would, swim around in the water and do whatever fish do. They're supposed to be added in the Halloween updated, but Notch only had enough time before the actual update to make it an item. But eventually, they want to add in fish as an actual mob. Next, we have gears. Gears were basically the beta of redstone, and they were an item supposed to be added in dev and could be accessed through cheating, like hacking and cheating. But it didn't really work out, and it would make the block invisible, as far as I know. So yeah, gears were an item, but, they're replaced by redstone, which, honestly, I like redstone, and it makes more sense than gears. Next, we have leather chain armor. So this was also a part of InDev PNG files, and I don't know really what it is. It didn't have a lot of information on it. I looked around for a while, and I couldn't really find a lot on it, but from the most part, it was basically the pictures where gold and diamond were now, so I don't think originally gold and diamond were supposed to be updated. Oh, also, I do not have a lot of pictures for this episode, so if you don't see any more pictures, I'm very sorry, I couldn't find any. Now, next, we have pigmen. Pigmen, it would have gone on the last list, but it's not officially been declined. They were actually supposed to be villagers, and it's still technically in the PNG files as a sprite. So, it could be implemented sooner or later, and I don't think, officially they've said, no, we're never going to add it in, or we're not going to add it in at any point. So, what's the point of leaving a sprite in if you're not going to keep it? And next we have rubies. Rubies are basically the beta of emerald, because how we have emeralds, which are a trading source. And Jeb originally put these in, and he actually put out a picture of himself trading with villagers using the rubies. But it was kind of conflicting with the colorblind. They couldn't really tell what it was. They had trouble between that and redstone, so they officially just said, you know what, it's not worth it, and we'll just stick with emeralds. However, there may be a hope for a ruby yet, as it is still in the code, or it still has a sprite in the code. Next, we have the sky dimension. The sky dimension is what we know now as the end. It was supposed to be like the Aether and was planned to be released in 1.8 or 1.0, but, it just didn't work out, and they decided to do the end instead. I don't know why. The sky dimension sounds awesome to me, but apparently they just wanted the end since, it fits with Endermen. But yeah. Next, we have a tutorial level. This is not that big of a thing, but they wanted to put in a tutorial level, and actually was in, I think, InDev or IntDev, but was removed between the alpha and beta stages. It was supposed to work like the Xbox version does now, but for PC. So they got it in Xbox, and all's well that ends well. Next, we have coral. Now, coral was, Notch wanted to put it in the game. However, it was too hard to code because there's so many variety of coral, and it would just take way too long to put it in the game. So he canceled it and said that, he's not going to do it. The next things have been stopped and have a good chance of coming back instead of this other stuff. So first off, we have the breathing effects. The breathing effects are still in the code. They're files, and it's, I think, breath, OOG, and like something else, OOG. And they're actually in the game. You can actually listen to them. So there's a really good chance that you actually might have a breathing feature or something like that. Chairs and other furniture were also planned to be put in the game. They were in the files of InDev, just, picture files, but have been removed and mentioned a couple times by Notch by putting them back in. But right now we don't know what the thing is on furniture, and honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. There's great mods out there with furniture, so I don't think we need to put in a whole furniture feature into Minecraft. Next, we have spike blocks. And spike blocks were, what you think they are. They were spikes that would pop out, and basically it was a spike piston, but they were called blocks. They were removed by sticky pistons, and Dinnerbone still wants to put these in the game, so this is a very good chance that they will come back, and it sounds cool because you can set traps without having to do mods, or, because in adventure maps, if you wanted a spike trap, you wouldn't have to get a mod or something, or drop them in lava. You could drop them into spikes. Next, we have whales. Whales were basically a thing till squids came. Yeah. So that was a thing. Branches were supposed to be in the trees, how trees have regular branches, but it looks like the sideways logs have been replaced, or they have replaced by sideways logs, and doesn't look like the branches are going to come back. So, yeah. Although it would be a cool way to make sticks, because sticks are basically branches. So, you know what, if they put in branches, whatever, but for now, I think sideways logs are what we get. Next, we have Capture the Flag, and Capture the Flag would be a game mode or, something like that, where you would have flags, and Dinnerbone has come out and said that he wants to actually put in flags into PC Minecraft. However, if we do get the Capture the Flag update, it will most likely be in Xbox first, and then in PC Pocket Edition. Purple arrows were originally shot by skeletons in survival test. Wow, purple arrows, okay. Quivers have been in the code for a while, but Jeb says he doesn't want to put them in. So, if you've ever seen a quiver while going into the code, that's why. There used to be quivers. It's actually from an old game that Notch made, and I guess Jeb just doesn't want to put them in. He doesn't really see a feature to them, and it makes sense. I mean, quivers, you don't really need them, because you can fit all in your inventory. So, yeah. Dirt slabs were basically... Okay, starting over. Dirt slabs came before stone slabs and are officially unadded, but Notch was playing around with them before he added stone slabs, so, if you have ever wanted to make a cool little pathway without actually adding in a different type of slabs or stairs, dirt slabs may be your saving force. Swinging doors and scarecrows were mentioned before, and it doesn't look like they're going to be implemented as, there hasn't been a lot of information on them. They're just, something like, oh, that would be cool, swinging doors, or scarecrows, or something or another. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to get either of those. There are a couple things that the team jokes about oftenly, and it's kind of funny to see how people react. Some of those things are Herobrine, how they say minus Herobrine every time, and one time, Jeb went on Twitter, he went on Twitter and said, hey, I'll add in chips if everybody, the 100% of the community, votes on what chip to put in. But, of course, that was a joke, and they have multiple of these, so if you want to check them out, you can just go to the forum thread. I'll link the page in the description below, so if you guys want to check out all my facts and stuff, you can go ahead and do that. So that's all for today, guys. I will be back next time with another Minecraft fact of the day. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all later. See ya.